Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Nicole and you're watching my new and improved video situation. I'm pretty sure this thing has autofocus. It does. Oh, that's so cool. But hello. So super exciting stuff. I just got a new camera, so my video quality is like top notch now. And I'm super excited. I feel so official and fancy. And now you guys are gonna get some really good quality videos for my camera restorations and things. But today I decided I was just gonna do something a little different and talk to you about my piercing stories. Now, I am 19 years old. I am in college, but I got my first piercings done when I was like 5, going into kindergarten, because my mom and my dad both have earrings, have their ears pierced, and I was like, what's wrong with me? Why don't I have that? So I got them done way back when, a long time ago. So let me tell you my stories. So, story number 1. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Let me sit back here. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. I want to fix this. Okay, so the lighting's not as good here, but that's okay. So, story time. When I was about 5, you can't see her, but my cat is down here doing goofy things. Right there. Anyways, let's readjust. Oh, I made you crooked. Okay. So, story time. I got my first set of piercings done when I was about 5, and I got them like going into kindergarten. And I got them done at like a mall area thing, and it was fine. Like, it went fine. But the problems started happening pretty quickly. So, I, at some point, got those little butterfly backs stuck inside of my earring hole. And my mom had to use tweezers or something and pull them out, and it hurt so badly because my earring hole had started closing up around them, which is terrifying and horrible. So that was like the first struggle I had with my ear piercings. And then later, I was in art class, and it was around Christmas, and I was wearing these polar bear earrings, and they were very large and very heavy. And my ears started to hurt, and I was like, that's weird, but okay. And so then at some point I went up to my art teacher, and I was like, my earrings are hurting, like, should I take them out? And he was like, yeah, probably. And he gave me a plastic bag, and I put them in there. Come to find out later, those earrings had been ripping my earring holes. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Maybe you will. But, yeah, you can. So my earring holes are very thin at the bottom. And they're very long and ripped and weird shaped. That little Y section we'll get to later. But you can see that they're just not as they should be. You know, the hole should be up there. But alas, that's not what happened. So, I took them out and they ripped, and we didn't realize until later. And then they just kind of healed that way. So, for the last, 10 years, my earring holes have been long like this. And I was just wearing really lightweight earrings in them, or studs, when I was dancing, so it was fine. And then I stopped dancing, and we were like, this is the chance we can take those earrings out and let them heal over. So I took them out for a year. I didn't put anything in them for a year. And I was like, okay, they should be healed up. And I would, like, mess with them, and the back kind of felt closed, and I was like, yeah, they're probably, like, I don't want to pull on them, because, like, what if they're still healing? So I just assumed they were closed. So then, last year, during the pandemic, I went to get them re-pierced. And in doing so, they put 2 new holes right next to the old ones. You can see that little Y shape that little area right there that is not covered by my fingernail is where the old hole was. It was like right above it on both sides. But then in my sleep, as they were healing, well, for one, I changed them out too early, and for two, I ripped them in my sleep after I had changed them out. So they ripped into the old hole. So that's when I was like, well, I guess it's just, I'm not supposed to have earrings, right? Like, it's just not supposed to happen because obviously my earlobes are too fragile and they keep ripping. So I took those out, let them heal up. Obviously they didn't heal up all the way because there's still a large tear. Flash forward again. I'm in college. And I'm like really itching to do something. You know, like I cut my hair, I colored it. Cool. Still not good enough. So then I find a friend. Me and that friend are like, oh my gosh, helix piercings though, am I right? So we go to a little tattoo shop / piercing place 5 minutes from campus. And we get helix piercings done. Now let me tell you, I was very nervous, I did a lot of research, and I was very scared that they were going to hurt a lot, but for one thing, they did not hurt near as bad as my lobes did anytime that I got my lobes pierced. Like, my lobes hurt immediately and perpetually. For like weeks, they burned and hurt. Like, I hate getting my earlobes pierced. But my helix piercing, I have a lot now on this ear. I'll show you real quick. So, this one, hello, autofocus, not my eyeball, please, hello. Okay, this one that has a hoop in it right now, right there, is my first one. Oh, autofocus, still not autofocusing. Okay, there we go. This one has my first piercing, the hoop, and then these two I got done in the same time, and this is just my old hole. But I got this top one done. And it did not hurt at all, for one thing. People, like, say that they hurt a lot. Well, the people I talked to said it didn't hurt much. But, you know, that's, like, the big fear is, like, like, that's gonna hurt. Like, that's hard, crunchy cartilage. That's gonna hurt. But the only weird part of it is that it makes a weird noise. Like, it kind of sounds like you're crunching a potato chip when they put it through. And, like, it does hurt in that initial stab and then when they put the earring in, because they, you know, you shouldn't do these with a piercing gun. They were done with needles, which I'll get into my rant about that later. But it did not hurt at all, really. Like, it was minimal pain. And I was like, whoa, crazy. So I got that one done in October of 2021. And then I'm happy. I'm so happy. Like, it hurts, and I'm having to take care of it a lot, and I'm scared I'm gonna hurt, like, rip it out, but I'm doing good. So then, flash forward to December 2021. I start getting that itch again. I'm like, I know where I'm going, and I know what I'm doing. So I went, and I got number 3 and 4 in this ear. This one, my helix, hello, don't focus on my eyeball, please, thank you. My second helix, and I call this a third. It's, you know, my earlobes can't really sustain piercings down here, but it's kind of the equivalent. Like, if I had a second hole about there, it would be a third hole. But I put it in this crunchy, hard cartilage more so than the squishy because I was scared it was going to not work. But I'm gonna do a little close-up here. You can see. But yeah, so this one right now has a barbell in it. This one has a regular stud, and this is a seamless hoop from Bobble Bar. This is just from Hot Topic, but let me continue on my story. So things were going good, right? They're great. Got all my piercings, doing good. They're healing, whatever. 2 months after getting my first piercing, my first helix piercing, I'm cleaning them really good. The ball falls off the front of my barbell. I'm like, well, crap. Ding, 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 falls down the sink. So I'm like, well, crap. And I'm looking down the sink, like, maybe I can get it back out. Like, maybe it didn't fall all the way down. And while I'm looking, the whole bar falls out of my ear hole. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't, they're gauged. That's why these two have barbells, or had barbells, is because it's a gauged hole. It's not supposed to be as small as a regular piercing hole. So I'm like, well, I don't have any gauged earrings I can put in there. Then I remembered I had bought a pack of regular seamless hoops from Hot Topic. Thank goodness. So then my sister and I had to spend 30 minutes with me nearly passing out, because my body does weird things with piercings now, of me trying to get this stupid hoop in my ear. And now it's there, and it's gonna stay there forever until this thing is healed, and then this hoop will go in there. But anyways, all that to say, I've had some interesting traumas to my ears, basically, is the moral of the story. So I just wanted to tell you what I think worked differently comparing my lobe piercings to my cartilage piercings, so that you guys have a little bit of a informed idea, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos, but they were all of people who had a million piercings, and it just wasn't, like, it was helpful, but they all had a million and didn't seem to have problems. So I was frustrated, because I was like, well, like, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't have that situation. So here's my story. If you are a teenager, I'm not going to speak for, like, people getting their kids' ears pierced, because that's just not, I don't want to talk about that. But if you're a teenager and you're going to go get your ears pierced, I would not do it at somewhere that uses a gun, because for one, those earring backs lock on to the earring, and it's really, really hard to get them off. Like, I could not for the life of me get those earrings off. They're supposed to be screw backs, I think, but you can't unscrew it without twisting the earring, and that hurts and whatever. And whenever you go get piercings from a gun, they, like, tell you to, you know, twist them all the time and clean them with the solution and whatever. And I think that contributed to mine always being infected, always hurting, and not healing correctly, because you're constantly breaking the seal. Like, your body's not gonna heal into the metal. So I don't fully understand the twisting thing. But anyways, all these ones that I got done with my piercer at my tattoo studio, I don't have any tattoos, but that's where I get them done. The only instructions were, don't touch them unless you're cleaning them. Clean them with sanitized hands or, like, a Q-tip of some sort. And use Dial Gold, which is unscented, uncolored, all that stuff. Or other mild detergents as that. Because that way you're not, it's an antibacterial, but you're not doing anything else. So what I do, I went and got some pointed Q-tips, and after I shower, when they're already wet, because, you know, they'll move sometimes and it kind of hurts, and then they, like, seal back up a little bit, and then if they move again it hurts. So I always do this after the shower. I get out of the shower, I rinse them really well after I wash my hair, I pull it back like this, and I just plug my ear, and I let the water run on this side, and then pull it back like this and run on the back side. Just warm water. And then when I get out of the shower, I put a little bit of Dial Gold on a Q-tip, pointed Q-tip, get it, you know, sudsy a little bit. And then I just go around the perimeter of each earring, and then the backs of each. And then wet a Q-tip, like dripping wet, and rinse them all. And then at that point I'll move them if they moved. Like, this barbell likes to move forward too much. So I'll move it back to, like, center. If this hoop has twisted and I want the seam to be in the front or somewhere I can see it, I'll move it. And then I leave it. And I didn't touch them, and I didn't sleep on them. I sleep like this with my ear in a hole so that I can still sleep on that side of my body. They also make piercing pillows, like, on Etsy. But yeah, I think that's a difference. I think that's why these worked and why my lobes didn't. Now, obviously, I have a piercing in this lobe because I was like, that's a little weird if I don't put something in there. Like, I don't know, I just felt like this would look really odd to be empty. So my mom got me these hoops, or this hoop for a birthday, or for Christmas, I mean, sorry. And it's a little diamond. Let me come up close. It's a little diamond earring. You can see all the little hairs on my face, wow. It's not super shiny right now, but you can see that it's got little diamonds on it. It's just gold with diamonds. This one is a little star. I don't know if you can see this, but this one's a little star. And then this one is just a barbell, and this is a hoop. So I know, super exciting stuff right there. But don't change your jewelry out early, because that's the other thing I did. I got impatient, and I would change these out early, and then they would hurt and get infected and not work. So, whole moral of my story is don't be like me. No. Get your piercings done somewhere where they're not using piercing guns. Make sure that you clean them, but not too much and not too aggressively. I clean the skin around the piercing, not the piercing hole. Don't take your jewelry out early. These are supposed to heal for 4 to 6 months before you change jewelry out. Because they heal from the inside, well, they heal from the outside in, if I remember correctly. So, like, they might look healed on the outside, but on the inside of the hole, like, your body is trying to tunnel around, you know, like, reform a hole around things. So, the outside will heal faster than the inside, and it'll start to pull in a little bit when it looks healed. None of mine have done that yet, so I can't show you. But just be smart. Don't take things out early. Listen to your piercer. Obviously, do what your piercer tells you to do. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's just my personal experience. And yeah, that's kind of my piercing story. It's a lot. I'm gonna go get more eventually. I'll show you when I end up getting this jewelry changed out and when this ear gets pierced, because I'm only doing one side at a time, so I still have a side I can sleep on until this side is fully healed and doesn't hurt to sleep on. And then I'll change this side up and add some stuff here too. But make sure you plan what you want. Think about the jewelry that you want, because for me, I want like pieces that can just stay permanently, basically. So I planned out everything here. So these two will be hoops, this will be a stud, this will be a hoop. Or whatever, you know, earring I'm wearing for the day. It's the story. But I, you know, made sure to plan that out beforehand so I knew what I wanted to wear, and I can start buying jewelry before I get done. But I got some cute stuff coming in. And by coming in, I mean I have it, but it needs to come in my ear. But yeah, that's just my little piercing story. I hope I didn't scare anybody. I think it's great. Like, none of these hurt, and I have a phobia of needles. Like, freaked out when I had to get my lobes pierced. I was so anxious. But these ones, like, the first one I was scared, and it didn't hurt at all. So the next two I was like, well, cool, fun, that didn't hurt. So yeah, and before anybody comes at me about how I'm gonna have all those holes in your ear on your wedding day, or you're gonna grow old with all those holes in your ear, or aren't you trying to be a teacher, you're never gonna get hired with all those piercings. Like, for one, I think we're in a changing society, and two, if I didn't get hired because I have extra jewelry in my ear, I don't think I really want to work there anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what about this is, like, scary. Like, to me, it makes me feel really feminine and pretty, and I really like it. Like, I used to draw characters all the time with these little, you know, helix piercings and things, and I love it. I think it looks so pretty. So, like, if this side situation, like, if that's a problem to you, I don't really know what to tell you because I think it looks nice and it's not your ear, so I don't really care. But if it prevents me from getting hired somewhere, that's fine. Like, the other thing too, that is not true of tattoos, but is true of piercings, so if you're the kind of person who, like, wants to do body modifications, but are scared of tattoos, or you don't know if you really want to get them, or your family doesn't like them, or whatever, piercings heal if you don't like them. Like, if any of these, if I got them done and I was like, man, that's kind of ugly, like, it's kind of not good, I kind of don't like it, I can just take it out. If you take it out before it's ever done healing, it'll definitely close. And even if you take it out once it's done healing, it'll still probably close up. Like, your body repairs itself. Besides these little demons, ignore those, they're an exception. But, like, all those, if you take them out early, they're gonna heal up. So, like, whatever, you know? Like, you did pay money for them, so that's kind of a downside. But, like, if you hate it, you can just take it out and it'll fix itself. So, if I'm 70 and decide I hate having piercings up there, or if I start getting saggy, I'll just take them out, and who cares? Like, I'm living my life now, and I like how they look. And if in the future I don't like how they look, I'll just take them out. So be it. So, that's just my little tangent for any of the nice older generation out there who might be a little against my piercings. I just don't really care. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit subscribe down below. This is not my normal content. Usually I'm doing antique camera restoration, but I've got some really exciting videos in the works for you. I've got some cameras coming in the mail that are in need of a little repair, but in a way that I think we'll be able to do it. My dad's gonna come on the channel. It'll be a few months from now, you guys, but he's gonna come on the channel. We're gonna do a full camera body restoration. We're gonna do some experiments with some 1907 cameras, which sounds terrifying. I know, it's hurting my heart. You'll see what I mean when the time comes, but don't worry, it's okay. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited that the camera quality now is so pretty and nice for you guys. Hopefully when we do camera restorations now, it'll be like such good quality and you'll be able to see everything like the way I see it. But yeah, I'm so excited. It makes me really happy. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Go check out my camera playlist for my normal content, but I just felt like giving you a little story time with my new camera. Thanks for watching. See y'all later. Goodbye. Wow. Wow. It's so good. It's so good. You can see all my pores. Ugh, there's a lot of pores. Okay, bye.